today. Oh yes. I look up the calendar. It's the 18th day of the second month in Christmas. Begging season's about, I'd say 8 months away, something like that. How the hell are you? I'm feeling wonderful, a bit horny. We're back in the saddle. They're putting up some video games from the West Coast adventure, and had the time of our life. Time of our life. Excuse me. We did. We had fun. We laughed. Sue Ellen had $1,000. And the in grade was a no-show at the Good Egg. And surprise, we pivoted way back. We ended up staying in Tempe, close to the arena, instead of going back to Surprise. So I was like, fine, we'll do that. We'll do what we have to do, right? Let's go call me. Let's see what this is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How the hell are you? I'm feeling just so wonderful and sexy and gorgeous. Because it's Sunday, day of rest. I've worked for all you working class. Vacation's over. I rose yesterday to work. The past 2 days, made some good money. It was slow, but I made some good. Yeah. Maybe play some video games for you guys. Douche is always talking about video games, non-stop skullduggery. 93X was talking about 30 hours of playing video games to prevent suicide on soldiers, and I get that, but it's a shame they have to do that to get people to actually think about our military and the armed forces. Saw that on them and other people. I saw some hashtag on Twitter, twatter. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a shame they need this to happen to understand what goes on in this world with the men and women in the armed forces. You know, it's like you clean this up and the wife goes down on you, right? It is what it is. And these people support Donald Trump, who is a draft dodger. Look the other way when people are getting killed. Big COVID, right? Still think that Obama is running the country. The brainwashing of the dumbass white boys. Many times. Girl Scout cookies at the Cub Foods, and I bought one box from my favorite cashier and just gave her $20 to keep the change. It was good to see the Girl Scouts out getting their behaviors done, selling cookies. I didn't realize already. So I bought a couple of mints. In my community, instead of sending it to somebody like the Hunch. I guess they have a GoFundMe for his millions of dollars. He's a millionaire. He's a fat boy, said. Gotta handle it himself, right? He's all bitter. Bitch about Nikki Haley's hubby. He's serving our country that you've never done, neither have I, but sucking him up Hitler. That's all there is to it. But my name is Jeff. Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio on a beautiful day. We got some snow. I'm lovely and talented while we were gone on our vacation. Came back to the snow on the security cameras. I'm like, oh my goodness. We had the time of our lives. Yeah. Let's look at Fear Mongering Radio. Yes, Sniper Wolf. G Mangoes is dying. It's got 35 altogether. Yeah, hell yeah. Lots of listens here and there. Let me see over here. Put this over here. One thing about this, I got always kind of. Yeah. We have the sources that roll in. Apple Podcasts is on the list. Spotify, which again, Bait, Spreaker, Siobhan, Chrome, Poddeal.com, Google Podcasts, Podbean, generic app, Deezer Podcast, and Audio Play Radio Podcast. Thank you so much. Much appreciate. The geolocations that roll in the United States, India, Spain, Canada, France, Russia, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Netherlands, Brazil, Nigeria, Nepal, Poland, and Slovenia. United States of America, Texas, you're the big ones up there. And he shall not be named. He's there too as well. Oh yes, he. Oh yes, he shall not be named. He's always out. Texas, San Antonio, 6 times. 6 times, San Antonio. Thank you so much. You need a football team. You got a pumpkin ball team. Call the show. Austin, home more than Brainwashing. Tavares 5 times. Tampa once. Minnesota, Minneapolis twice. Washington, Mountain Lake Terrace twice. California, Mission Village, Woodland once. New York twice. Kingston and Brooklyn. The Stalker, Rhode Island 9 times. Glen Allen in Virginia. North Carolina, Charlotte, and Concord. It's probably my boy, Headless, who had me arrested twice in Chicago when I was there. Back at Colorado, Carbondale, Colorado Springs, Garden of the Gods. Michigan, Marcus gone. In Louisiana, New Orleans, home of the 59th Super Bowl up and coming this year. That now it's in the books. The Chicklets won in overtime. The Ohio, home of Fat Boy, Columbus. We thank all of you people that roll in. Missouri once, but Rhode Island, the big one, with and then his he shall not be named. One of the big ones out there too as well. We appreciate everybody that comes in and gives me the time out of your day to come listen to this voice ramble and rumble and echo through your lovely and talented ears. We are a commercial, music-free, sponsor-free podcasting. I'm sponsored by fun, good sex, whatever else. Remember, our military and the armed forces, it's a shame that we have to have grown-ass men play video games. I saw that and 93X talked about it. I get it. It's a shame people need to play video games just for a cause. Maybe put some money towards something once in a while. Playing video games is an excuse for dumbass white boys. Overnight security guards that work for the Hackett family. Remember, to be a security guard, rake leaves and change tires, and you're in there like swimwear. You can run over to other such places. I think there's Kick now. Play video games over there. Remember, men work, boys play video games. Women become lesbians out of necessity because they can't find a real man to satisfy them, so they become a bull dyke. With these men and women in the armed forces, a lot of collateral damage out there. 1 and 2 in Vietnam forgotten, Afghani, all the wars. We thank you that serves this country. Without showing those beaches, I'd be speaking German to you right now, or Japanese. Simply got down on the mighty Mo and said they were sorry and we went, and Hitler took his life. Snapped the necks of the Krauts and freed the Jews. But they're up in the sky and out at sea, in the jungles, the Air Force, Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant. May the NASCAR Coast Guard, they're in on you. Thank you so much for the service. Is fine country. Appreciate it. Without you, what do we have? We need it all. We're just hanging out in the outskirts, drunk, hungry, and scared. Men, wind, blue. These people I speak of have balls the size of oak trees. God bless the working class, have real jobs and support a family, stay in hotels, not motels. Appreciate you guys out there. Would you shower? Would you shower in that shower of Penn State? I would not shower in that shower. Sven Johnson said he would shower, that he would shower in that shower of Penn State. Shameful. That's what he said. He would shower in the shower of Penn State. Peace of Penn State, but to feel University until they're all executed. The Crowleys should be either deported or executed in the streets. I idly sat by with young ladies who were molested. The polymies out in Utah, having young girls get married at 14 and under the devices government. Catholic communities started executing these people for their behaviors. Public hangings isn't that tough. Don't need drugs. Bodies go incinerated, be done with it. Let their souls go to hell. 9/11 victims out. Don't forget about 9/11. We'll wait till it's time to own. We got to talk about the military with 9/11 victims. So, well, Memorial Day, right? Other than that, let's go play some video games. The dumbass white boys, obese, sitting in the basement above the garage, playing video games. And I get it. I don't know that you're doing it, but you don't need that. It's a shame. It's like giving a treat to a dog. Treats. Get that to get the dog to come in. Treats. It's a dog. How sad. How disgusting. It is what it is, and it will always be. Bitch, please. You are your choices in life. You can sit here on YouTube and 20 on, 4 off, or 18-6, and wait for your name to be called on national TV and NFL, and just sit in that chat and wait for your name to roll through. It's out to Dave all the time. But he does. Tell me about drama today. Somebody don't care. I said I don't need to listen to a 5. Can you imagine a 5-6 hour stream? Could you imagine that? Could you imagine sitting in front of a computer for 6 hours? I could drive to Chicago and meet Zane B and have pizza. Pizza! Something substantial. I can fly to New York City and go to Junior's and have a nice meal for lunch while they're still streaming nonstop. But if you want to run with poor people, you'll be poor. Okay? But safe sex is an issue. It's a condom. Please prevent unwanted pregnancies. Smashing gash dental dam, right? You don't like two men having sex. I understand. Two grunting and groaning up the hindquarters. You cannot watch girl-on-girl sex. You can't, sorry. Because that's gay sex. Not a very Christian thing. Not a very Christian thing to be doing. Double standard for you Christian people. When you're putting all over the place, squeeze one off. You're squealing, you're moaning. Put a condom on. AIDS will kill you, herpes lasts forever. Friends with benefits the child. You women, you carry the groceries of men who run off. Well, of the boy that runs off. Real men stick around. Condom breaks. Friends with benefits. All of a sudden, it's a child. Adoption is the option. And don't drink and drive during the holiday season or any time. But I mean, you don't leave the house, doesn't really matter. I'm going to worry about it. I pay for your alcohol, and you're welcome. You are welcome in your marijuana. You're entirely welcome. The half working class. Call some MRSA. Pick up the phone. Dave can't come get you with his Mustang. That should be scrapped out. The house bought out from underneath his mom, his grandma. Put her in a nice place and burn the house to the ground. Kick his fat ass out. Fat ass out. Guy's pushing 300 pounds. Still loving the stalker. Him and the stalker and the whore 21. Please put a condom to prevent behaviors. AIDS will kill you and herpes will last forever until they find a cure for it. Needle in the penis, gonorrhea. All those filthy diseases can suck. But any who's and any hows, welcome to the audio version on that video platform we call YouTube. Want to give me give me money. Simply share the audio. Like it, dislike it, call me a name. Praise your undefined attention to spec. Say you love Taylor Swift and you want to have her to have your baby. You want to impregnate her in a drunken stupor. The outskirts of Las Vegas in a very seedy hotel. Videotape the whole conquest and put up on Redtube. This is not AI. It's me seeing a vagina for the first time. Knock her up like a cheerleader. She's the mother of your child. But anywho, we did fly in today. We were 4.5 hours of getting out of the Minneapolis Airport. I had talked to a guy at Delta, like, what's the problem? He goes, well, they're working on the plane. I woke up, she goes, 2 hours, and then went on. We lifted off at 1 o'clock. We missed the first quarter. The 90-inch TV is very, very nice. I told Sue Ellen if we had it in the house, I'd never leave the house. My brother bought it. It's nice TV. Went to a restaurant later and watched her. Had some din. But anyways, we got out. We got there. Stayed in surprise. Laughed, we cried, we laughed. Arose in the morning, went to the Good Egg. Arizona Griper said he would come and he would bring the housekeeper. But I guess, and the nurse on her second child that he's impregnated was too embarrassed to come along, and he couldn't get on a public bus to come to the Good Egg and surprise. And I offered to come get his young ass. He's afraid I would dox him. I said, I don't dox people. I'm not like Governor and other people on here. We rose, and just like when Sven Johnson refused to sell me his mixer, when I was down and saw Fat Boy in Sydney, Ohio, met up with his sis to her chagrin. We dined at the chicken place, Lee's Chicken. Very nice place. It was a good time for all. It was good to go down to Sydney and see my hero on YouTube, the old goat. We chatted for a little bit. The house was very rank. Smell of spunk. All kinds of toilet paper about. Smiled up. Satan's granddaughter wasn't very nice, but we drove up on Monday morning to Nevada, Las Vegas, the day after Super Bowl 58. We stayed at Park MGM, only $115 for that one night. I was absolutely surprised. Right in the outskirts, we could literally see the place. From the door to the front door of T-Mobile was literally like a driver. The plaza, right across the street, was sweet as hell. I did like about 20 videos for the trip. Be out just way up to December. I'm going every other day in November, December. We'll see how that works. Don't over inundate. But Had a good time. Did some videos of walking in. A couple will be demonetized because of the music, which is fine. But it was fun to walk through there with the camera. So after the game, they won 5-3. Kind of a very quiet place compared to Mullet Arena. But the tickets for T-Mobile was $350. Mullet was $500. It was great. Mullet. We'll get to that later here. So I said, hey, I played a little roulette and broke even. I went through 100. So I'm okay. I said, we don't want to play blackjack. I'm not paying $25 a hand. So we're walking down there, and I said, sure. So she took some money down. We walk around. There's two machines up a little bank, and she goes, let's play these ones. So I played one on the left, one on the right. Boom! I held 3. It dealt me 4 2s and whatever else. It dealt me it, and then it gave me 4 aces. Before that, she gets an ace, and 2 and a 3 and a 4. And I said, no. I said, don't hold that. It was diamonds. I said, no, hold the ace. Just hold the ace. I said, remember, a friend of mine told me to work at the airport. She held that ace. Up gave her 4 aces and a kicker. $1,000. It's on one of the shorts. You can see it. Either channel. I think it's also on TikTok. $1,000. So we walked out with $1,450 in about 35 minutes, if that. Went back up the room. Went to bed with a little girl in her pocket. That was kind of nice. So I was told, hold the highest card like that ace. Boom, up it popped, $1,000. She screams. That's the way she goes, man. I got 4 aces one time over at Mystic Lake, the same thing. So that was kind of nice to win a little money. That's a beautiful. Well, it used to be the old. Oh God, what was that hotel? It used to be the other. There was somebody. It was the hell was that hotel? I can't remember what it was called. But it was a different hotel. They made it into something else. I see that the Oakland Athletics might not move to Vegas, whatever. They might have to go back on their knees back to Oakland. So I don't know. They want to take out the Tropicana. No one cares about baseball in that town. Even the only reason they care about football because NFL. But the game was fun. I mean, people have to told to cheer. The showgirls were over the top. But a lot of wild sweaters around. But everything is obviously credit, no cash. All of them are. It's in the mullet. But, they won 5-3. I mean, they lost to the sissies, the Sibs last night in OT. My niece came down with her hubby. Watched the game. They laughed. They cried. They cried. They laughed. But anyways, we laughed, we cried, we laughed. And then we got up in the morning with our winnings, had breakfast at the IHOP on the other side of town, needed gas. So let's get to IHOP. The mood for some Iowa pancakes day. So we got free pancakes, one triple shot. The steak was okay, but it was what the hell? I knew we've been there. We've eaten there before on the way out the door. We've also used to be the Monte Carlo. From what I was told, that used to be the Monte Carlo. So we had there, and on the way down to Arizona, I put one of the videos up on. I put up all 4 of them up on TikTok. Nelson Ghost Town. I've seen other people do those videos. It's pretty cool. I had really good fun at that. I gave him $20 because the rules have changed there because people have ruined it. They think it's Disney World. So I gave the guy $20 to help him because they bought the land. It was pretty cool. It's like an hour out of Vegas on the way down. So it was fun to go to, walk around all these old trucks and cars and and stuff. So I had the time of my life. It was fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think the Hustler did one. I think what's the name? I done one too as well. I know my the adventure guy I follow too. I think he did one at Nelson. He went too as well. Mine is done in 4 videos. So I figured some guys chop it up. I wanted to walk around. It's a really cool old church. So you can see the one I did on. Go watch it on TikTok. The first one. Some of the mic was going on a couple of videos. It was not a big deal, but I did use the GoPro 10 and the DJI 4. I did use that as well. We did that, then we stopped along the way and did some rock climbing. We got off the highway, and there was some really cool rocks and stuff. As you drive down the highway, some very cool rocks, and there was some very cool the trees there. I mean, it's just interesting to see the desert. I told you, you're in the middle of the desert. But it was fun to drive down. We love driving. 4-hour drive. Stop for potty. Dropped along. I got an Arizona hat. Got fuel at this place. New clean bathrooms. Should be clean bathrooms in front. Don't say new. Old ones, just like those Native Americans up there in Sedona selling buy direct from the supplier. Native Americans. My favorite one in Arizona one time, a long time ago. Nice Indians ahead. What's on that? Going to get scalped or what's the deal? That was a while ago. It was funny. But we got down there on Tuesday. And we went to Tempe instead. She said, let's go. I said, she goes, it's on the other side of the arena. Let's just, Radisson. So it's right on the Arizona campus there, where the Mullet Arena is. So that was fun. So I think we had Din on there. Maybe we swam in the pool. I can't remember. We might have. I think we did. I did the video on that too. We swam. I swam in the pool. Did a video of the bar, and the pool was on top of the roof. So Hilton stay. It was really nice. We stayed the one in Tampa. So that was nice. It was what the hell. We had a really good deal on the hotel because we had discounts on stuff. So I'm like, oh, that's fine. I don't care. I mean, we want to drive across town, so we stayed there in Tempe. Went to the zoo. Yeah, I think we went. Did we go? We went to the zoo on Wednesday morning. We went to the zoo. I walked the trail which goes to a rock. You go walk up this hole in the rock trail. I did a video when I'm coming down. That was kind of fun. We walk up this thing, and she thought it was a scamp the side. No. So we walked up there, and that was kind of fun to walk up there. It was interesting to say the least. It was fun. This one is sailing. Sailing, but the zoo was underwhelming. I did an elephant one on this channel. I did a Nelson one on this channel too as well. You can see a kind of a quick little video of me walking around there. So the other one will come out in December of this year on the other channel. So, but then we went to the game. So we went, I can't remember, we went to Tuesday or Wednesday, went to the zoo. Might have been, I can't remember. But we went to the game, and they won 3-1, I think it was. They won. Very good game. One of those guys in front of us. It was fun because the announcers right behind us. I stood the whole game because no one was to the left or right of us. It was real fun. I felt like I was in a rink here in Minneapolis over at like Hopkins Pavilion or Edina, just kind of watching my nephew play because me and my brother would watch. We'd always sit in the back and stand up. You can get the whole thing. So it was fun. Looking in front of Mr. Hockey guy after they scored the third goal, he left. Nancy boy. They pulled the goal with 2 minutes left. It was actually fun. So let's go. Why? The place was going. It was a great moment. I wish I would have taped. I wish I would have had a camera out. But he was looking for goalie interference against Fleury. And it was goalie interference, no goal. The place erupts into happiness and pissed. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. It was more Wild fans than anything else. I guess the guy said when Boston Bruins came, mainly Boston Bruins. Well, of course, because people want to come to Arizona that's their excuse to come. So that was interesting to say the least. It was fun. Great little rink. I don't know how he makes any money. I guess he didn't want to build a new rink. They had an offer one, but he didn't want union people to build it. So it's like, okay. They moved that team to Utah or move it to KC because Kansas City already has a rink, where I was told by Chris Ransom from draftutopia.com. Because when they were over by my mom's house, it was on the other side of the facility. And but the zoo was, I mean, it was okay, but the rink was epic. So Thursday morning, we rose and I said, let's go to Sedona. We haven't been there since Ronnie Reagan died, which is 20 years ago, when we stayed in Flagstaff. And that was our drop-off point. We went to Painted Desert up there. We went to Grand Canyon, and went to Williamson, and we went to Rock Slide Park. So we drove up there, and beautiful ride up. I told them this morning was going up there. They're actually going there. A couple, her brother stays there. There's a lot of artsy fartsy stuff there. Cool uptown. I did 2 videos coming and going. I bought a Valentine's shirt for her, sweater for her. So I bought that for her. And I got a Route 66, but I'd love to drive someday. Had that. And enjoyed ourselves with that. And so I bought 2 shirts. It was $102, whatever, for everything. So a little house money, bought something substantial. But there's a lot of golf courses in Sedona. It's a great place if you were 60 years old and be tired and single, working on the golf courses and stuff. This song is Seasons. Good song. I like this song. You'd sing, I love you more than ice cream, and I love you to death. I'm gonna stalk you, and I'm gonna love you. The stalker is here. No, tell me I don't. Anyway, but he could sing this song. He could sing a song like Eyes of Glory. Was that one song I did, the East Coast Bitch. But so we went up there. A lot of RVs, ton of RVs, because it's wintertime. So we went to Split Rock, which is not very much farther up. So it's $10 to get in. And I did a couple videos. I did one. It's coming. You'll see it on this channel coming out. We walking out of the place. So I took my time on the other ones. I love Slide Rock Party. If you ever, they have the pink Jeep tour there as well. Real good pink Jeep tour. So that's a lot of fun. We did that last time we were there. But the town's grown. It was only $2 for 1 hour. We had some ice cream. They had a store called Cactus. That's what it's called. It's called Cactus. And it was a really good store. The guy was really cool, inexpensive. I don't mind paying, but I'm not going to be gouged for $50 for a damn sweatshirt for the wife, right? But it was. We laughed, we cried, we laughed, and then we started to scream, and then we started to holler, right? But yeah, it was fun. And we went seamless way back. It was nice in the hotel. We didn't have to buy breakfast. I had breakfast in the morning at the hotel. The bar wasn't open on the roof that we went on Thursday night. Closed. Wasn't no business, whatever else. But we ate at the bar one time. It was okay. But we went to the University Sports Bar. The guy was cool. Had a nice burger. But I love putting my food up on TikTok. People get all triggered on that behavior of what you're eating, you know. Sometimes they can comment on something. So, I mean, it was a good Valentine's trip. We usually we're when we do any winter ones on a cruise. So it was she wanted to just go to the Wednesday game, and I said, well, we looked at Nevada. I mean, they're playing in Nevada, so that changed, and to fly out. Stay in, it was obviously free of charge. We had to drive back. I think the whole weekend probably $100 in fuel, give or take. When we filled it to the brim, we brought it back, it was $55. So I'd say we went to 2 tanks probably. So that's the way she goes. But it was a good time by all. AZ refused to come. He thought he was going to come. He was going to have the time of his life. And we're going to bring the housekeeper. We're going to bring the nurse. But he refused. And I'm like, dude, you promised me, dude. Just kind of like his big brother, Sven Johnson. He should not be named. Chickened out on me. Said he would give me the his mixer, Alicia mixer. Wouldn't do it. Would meet me at the Perkins in Clearwater. But yeah, it was her winning $1,000 was pretty epic. And I always told her, I said, when you get, they're going to give you those 3 numbers. You go for the ace. But it dealt me, was it 4 2s or what was it? I can't remember what it dealt me. I think they dealt me 4 2s. And then I held them, and then when I got the ace, it gave me 3, and I didn't get the kicker. But so I wasn't going to be playing. I mean, I'm not paying $25 a hand. I mean, $100, that's 4 hands, you're done. Yeah, you can maybe get lucky and get a couple big wins and a couple double downs and triple your money, but not a chance. But that's it. The MGM. The Park MGM is a nice hotel. It's not a very big room. It was fine. I mean, I'd stay there if I was there all week long myself. I would stay there. I mean, you're only half a block from the strip walking down the road. You're there. So you're right next to New York. So I think that feeds right into it. So, but Oma Groomer Classic. But it was too bad AZ said he was going to be there and didn't make it. I'm like, come on, dude. I mean, you said you were going to be there. I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't get it why he wouldn't come there. He said he was going to be there. So we had the time of our lives, man. Stray of the day, repeat offenders. Billy Blau. Oh, look at that kitties. He looks just like Bosco the Costco kitty. Oh yes. Oh no, that looks just like Snuggles. Yes. Oh yes, kitty. But yeah, it was beside the delay, it wasn't 4.5 hours. What the hell it was? The way she goes, because they had to fly a plane from Canada to get us out of there. So I'm glad they did that. So the pilots were there and got out of there. I still love that. I was watching that one chick, that black chick, getting deposed because she was banging the prosecutor. It's a black thing. No, I carry cash. It's not a black thing. It's a personal preference. But when you're shuffling money to your lover so no one knows, that's what that's all about. Don't give me it's a black thing. I pay cash for a lot of stuff. I make money. I'm not cheating on my wife, so I don't have to worry about covering expenses for parking somebody, right? Because her daddy came to her defense and did, like I told Sue Ellen, line then or line now. I told it before. When you believe something, you'll do anything to lie, right? Exciting news. Community introducing the Supporters Club, your podcast newest. Okay. But anyways, so yeah, let's get into this brainwashing of Donald J. Trump. And like I said, I've seen that on Twitter about video games, and I understand. I'm all for the military, but it's a shame they need to coax in like treats for a dog to play video games. Give your time to the military. Give your time to go see them. And like I said, I know it's Girl Scouts, but lots of Girl Scout cookie gave someone a box. The cashier. I give money to the military. It's a shame we have to do this. It's a shame. we have to have all this behavior from military men in the armed forces. Look at the hunch, how he's disrespected the military. About where's Nikki Haley's hubby? You know, he's serving our country, a-hole, that you've never done. Again, before you are the president, senator, or house, you have to serve this country before you're up there on the hill. It's the same way, you know, these idiots are the same ones that tell me that I've heard many people, he wasn't told about the disease. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Fake news when he was told. Fake news. He even admitted it when he was on the plane with that one guy. There was just, oh my God, what do you think about it until it's too late? People still think Obama's pulling the strings. It's like, Jesus, he's been out almost 8 years coming up. You still live in the past. He's the Antichrist. I'm like, for Christ's sake. But, like a guy said, talking points says, Bill Clinton, man, I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky, Yahoo. Did talking points. And one guy was talking today, I tweeted out, it's real easy to debunk these people when you, that one lady called into that YouTuber and he has his phone number at the end of it, you know. You talk about my president one more time about that, I'm going to kick you, I ain't coming after you. It's like, shut up, woman. Freedom of speech. You don't like it, don't listen to it. But people are crazy out there. I told Sue Ellen, God, you wish you were single. And you go to these rallies and just really see these people. Because they get real pissed when they recognize YouTubers. When they ask them dumb questions, they can't answer it. And they freak out. Because they believe what they're doing. Remember, it's not a lie. Just as long as you believe the truth. Just like that chick. You know, screwing the other guy, you know, which is, I'm sorry, she should be disqualified. Banging some, you know, she's a married woman and she's going on cruises with this guy. I don't think I'd be going on cruises if I was married. But these dumbass white boys, I've heard before, many times, the guy talked about it. It's easy to tap into the fear of the white boys and brainwash them. Here. It's easy. I mean, you look at Fat Boy. Come on. Cosmic Drift. He will repeat stuff Fat Boy does. Same with his sister. People repeat things. They're both the stalkers. Douche is the stalker. Stalker boy, right? Whatever he hears, they repeat. All these idiots out there. The Hagee family. What did Hagee family? What did Jeff Hagee tap into? Dumbass white boys with the Hagee family because they have nothing they belong to. That's why people play video games all day. They don't have a life. The whole thing is ghosts, the afterworld, aliens. You know, that's what they think. And I get it. Who knows? If I go, so one time I saw an alien over the other side of my neighborhood when I was like about 12. We were sliding. I'm like, what the hell is that? Who knows? I have better things to do. They want to come see me, come get me, go ahead. I don't care. But people live in this alternative life, video games and Star Trek. And I like Star Trek and Star Wars, not so much, whatever. But people live in that fantasy world of Star Wars and ghosts. I thought before about the stupidity on the ghost train. Thought a ghost train gets killed. I mean, come on. People just, like hidden treasures people want to go look for all the time too as well. The Lost Dutchman on mine. There's 3 idiots my age that went out in the dead of the summer and died because there were poor choices he'd made. But Trump's real good at brainwashing. Plays on the fears. I'm saying the way he wants to, start. I mean, using words that Hitler has used. I mean, really? Poisoning the blood and this or that. I mean, you gonna put all the liberals in the camps in? Is that what you're gonna do? I mean, I'm gonna get all crippled people, right? And I'm just gonna get them all together and we'll have at it, right? But these dumbass white boys can't think for themselves, so they're fear-mongered by Donald J. Trump. Stop the steal. I told that to Dave. He started that before the election because he knew he was going to lose. Jesse Ventura, I was a Navy SEAL. What did he do? He quit. He didn't run because he knew he was going to quit. Sarah Palin made money on quitting and losing. When she lost to Obama with McCain, what did she do? She quit of the governor of the great state of Alaska. She went out to write a book on the spend count of the podcast. She's a quitter. What she is, a quitter from Waswilla. I mean, why would you buy a book from somebody who quit and lost? Why would you do that? I mean, I'm Speculation Sports. Would you take my advice? I can give you my opinion. I talk about Super Bowl with Corey about taking the kick down and scoring first. You gotta do it. You gotta do it then or do it now. Either way, you have to score a touchdown. I mean, you can take. I think you can probably listen to what I have to say and make a decision instead of listening to somebody like Hunch who refuses to pay, who doesn't pay his bills, who screwed a lot of people over, a lot of working class people. He's anti-union, anti-working class, screwed a lot of people a lot of money on the casino. Want to believe it or not, I don't hate the Hunch. Hate's a very strong word. Why men of color were lynched from trees. A lot. That's a big problem. Hung from trees, right? It's a problem. Why Jews were marched into ovens. Why a young man, Shepherd, I think it was Wyoming, because he was a gay man who was put on a fence of hatred. But he's real good at brainwashing many, many times. So I love those people that have more power than I do on YouTube talk about that. It's like, yeah, I've been talking about that from day one. I'm listening to a documentary on Utah on the sect, having 14-year-old girls get married. That's pedophilia behavior here in this country under the guise of religion. Brainwashing these people. I guess 18, if you want to, but not when they're under the age of 17. Are you kidding me? Look at the Catholic community. Molesting children. How many years? Nothing happens. No one gets executed. No one gets done. Well, they're forgiven for the soul. Fine, you can forgive them, but they're going to jail. You can be publicly hung. I hate pedophiles. Murderers and rapists. Not that tough to eliminate them. Excuse me. But he taps into dumbass white folk who her whole life is, like I said, playing video games. And it's just like I said, I get the whole thing about the suicide thing of soldiers. I know people who served. It's not easy. But it's a shame these people need to play video games to bring attention to this, because they wouldn't do anything else. They wouldn't dare go to a VFW and thank somebody. They're just, they're loving a guy who's nothing but an idiot and a moron. Okay, he's a brainwasher. These people are on Redtube playing video games, YouPorn, whatever they're watching. Like I said, pornography and video games go hand in hand. They really do. They do. They go hand in hand, these people. Girl on girl. But they'll choke their chick into girl on girl, but they don't but they'll be mad at a gay man. And a lot of people that are so anti-gay and anti-Muslims at one time got told by their father, if they were experimenting, if it's against God's word, then that's going to be their problem, not yours, when they pass away. And like I said, it's an epidemic of how this world treats children, from the state of Utah all the way over to Boston with the Catholic Church. Everyone has a camera now in their hand. They can exploit children. But no one really cares. Nothing's mad about nothing. Something's about nothing gets done, as they say, right? As the song says by Supertramp. Until it's your child, well then, oh my God, we can't have this, right? It pisses me off no end. The way she goes, no one cares, especially the Catholic community. I mean, if you want to have plural marriages, I get it. Make sure they're over the age of 18. But 14-year-old young lady being married to some grown-ass man, and then having sex with her and getting her pregnant makes no sense. I hear this about executing the drugs. No, you don't. You just need a rope and some hangman tools. You're done. It's quick and easy and simple. That's what they did in World War II. They got the Nazis. They hung them right there on the spot. Away she goes. Shouldn't take 3, 4, 5 years to execute somebody either. But it is what it is. We live in a strange world right now, ladies and gentlemen. We live in a very, very strange world. And people just don't understand it. They don't get it. Until we start eliminating it from our economy, and it's Catholic or it's Baptist. Baptist, same thing. Do the same. Boy Scouts, same thing. Like I said, Girl Scout cookies are out and about. Who knows what goes on in there? I said I had privilege. I was privileged to be a head coach for about 5, 6 years. Privileged. Till those young men are now in their 30s and 40s, and they will talk. I'll see them around. Hey man, cowboy, how you doing? At one area talk, we were talking about a game. I don't remember. He remembered it word for word. I said I kind of remembered it, but we talked. He's like 38 now. 2 kids. We talked about hockey for about 10 minutes. Downtown Hopkins. It was fun to talk to. I put that memory in his head. He walked over to me. It's a great memory. Privilege to have put that in his head. I went to the golf course. It's a great thing to be a role model for a child. They don't have any more. They just don't. There's no role models anymore for children. I don't believe in heroes. Heroes are your police, military. They don't have anybody anymore that, no one really cares until it's their child getting. Look at Penn State, Pedophilia University. Boy Scouts has been around twice. There was that really nice piece of land that was for sale upstate New York. The guy goes, it had a waterfall, the whole 9 yards. It was gorgeous. He goes, he'd love to make it into an RV park. But he goes, God knows what happened here. So true. Beautiful. It's a beautiful property in upstate. It had a waterfall. It'd be great for a RV park or something like that. But no one really cares. The problem with Boy Scouts is that, I've known Curdy for years. He would do that because it's more like a community and everyone knows each other, so they don't want to rat on somebody. No one really cares. Unfortunately, it happens in schools. Janitors doing whatever they're doing, unfortunately. It's nonstop skullduggery every single day. But no one really cares. No one cares. But, it's just... We live in a different kind of world right now. And we're fighting over presidency and other such behaviors. Never going to end. Texas Republicans fires back at hated Clash. Why don't they just? Was Kansas City mayor bothered by description of parade shooters? Might be the comments of parade shooting. One person was killed, dozens injured. Broke out. You can't have some thugs over the ruin. Why? That's so true. Thugs. It's true. They are thugs. They are thugs. Fannie Wilson disqualified ruling. Legal experts predicts outcome. Fannie Wilson disqualified ruling. Legal experts predict. Yeah, she was the one who just, I'm ready. Will not be disqualified for election interference case against President Trump in Georgia. She liked banging that guy. I only got to get my daddy. I also love the hunch. Getting booed. Honks gold self-branded $400 sneaker at legal fee bounce. Oh my God. Self-branded $400 high-end sneakers for being ordered by judge to pay $54 million in line. Blah, blah. You know what you do? You start liquidating stuff. You start liquidating things. I don't care how much they get for the building, just sell it. They never surrendered. He surrendered. What do you mean? He surrendered. It's a mugshot. 100 will be produced with limited 3 pair per customer. At least 10 will be autographed by Trump. Oh boy. That's hilarious. Give me a break. You're going to buy those shoes. Yeah, limited number, 1,000 pair. That's hilarious. The hunch. Oh my God! The next one is going to be the hunch. It's going to be memory of. We already had that one already. We did one. Go back to the fool's theme. I guess the Daytona 500 that was Kelfi donates on the two-girl shot by the thugs. Fannie Williams explicitly bad judgment in endangering her case. Yeah, she was an angry black woman, like it or not. Russell Crowe found out a decade later he broke both of his legs by filming. How do you find out a decade later? How do you find that out? Nike lays off fading 100. Nintendo reduces its sale by half to help prevent layoffs. So isn't that mighty white of you? I'll open hold myself with team accountability. I bet you do, bitch boy. I never liked Nikes. Bruins lands on the wrong side of the record. What's that about? Vikings trade up for Drake Mays in new CBS Sports mock draft. Really? Tucker fired for. Was it Tucker? Fired for using the C word. Biden announces re-election. The Daily Show. On Biden announces re-election. The bid. Good old him. Son of former CEO. Oh wow. Former UTO Susan found dead in UC Berkeley dorm. Wow. Son of the UTO Susan found dead in University of California Berkeley campus. He was a student according to the authorities. Trevor died earlier. This university police said that student dormers were found responsible around 10 a.m. to measure the victim. That's not. I understand if your son dies and he has like cancer or something, but that's like all of a sudden like boom, you get the phone call. That's. I mean, when they're older, it's just a tad easier. But when they're like young, like about 3 or they die, 2 or 3, it's still tough to bury your son. If you know what's coming because it's cancer, you can deal with it and you have to say goodbye. That's Major Mathon was getting sick of his second semester, and the freshman was getting sick of his just getting started in his second semester. Mathematics not the draft. So that's too bad. Gotta bury your son. She served as CEO from 2004 to 2020. Had 4 other children with her husband Dennis moving forward. Wow, she had 5 children. Oh my God, that's 4 other children. Okay, wow, that's too bad. Not cool. Ultra flattening top is a magical smooth fabric. Oh no, what's this all about? Yeah, look. Oh my goodness. Spandex. I see spandex. Accept the results, fraudsters, internet mocks. She looks just like her against Lieutenant Judge Arthur Engron. Okay. Yep. Alan Haba. Girlfriend. Let's call Sweet Melissa. Let's see if Sweet Melissa is available. Because Dave's still stalking. Dave is still stalking. Still in love with the stalker. Still in love with the stalker. Him and the stalker are very, very good friends. Still. What the hell? This is the long one. Welcome to Feedmonger Radio. Welcome to Fear Mongering Radio. No show, no go. No sweet Melissa. Thought maybe we'd get her on the show and say patrol. Oh, well. I didn't know Susan was no longer the CEO of Not Right is January 6th tweet that urged protesters peacefully. Of course, he doesn't write half his tweets in the first place. Report alleges he doesn't really urge the protesters to stay peaceful. Report alleges bombshell report release alleged Trump did not write a tweet that caused protesters to be peaceful. Said sources close to the president was not interested in stopping the vote. Of course not. Of course not. He loved it, man. He sat by and watched with popcorn. I love how he was booed too. He got booed with the shoe thing. That's hilarious. Hilarious. I thought, Fat Boy said that he had all the money and all the gang, right? 3 years later, some Minnesota Republicans show sympathy. What? For the rioters? What's wrong with you people? Colorado voters had enough of Lauren Boebert. Of course. Snatch that she is. Of course they are. She just needs to go do a porn movie. That's all she needs to do. Had enough of Lauren Boebert. Yes, she has. Enough. Explain why people are dissatisfied with you. Of course, because the woman is an idiot. An idiot. Yep, the Daytona 500 will be ran tomorrow. The Great American Race. What's this? NBA pumpkin ball remarks for 3-point contest. Let's go over. Let's go over. Let's go over to Craigslist. St. Paul, I guess Wonder Hussey's raising money for her little thing. Congratulations, I saw that on her Facebook post. They made for their whatever the hell that, because they don't get any money for their lovely and for their so shout out to Wonder Hussey and a bunch of YouTubers are there, I guess, at her place for their fire department. Good for them. So they're trying to raise money. Good for them. Hungry, St. Paul 2 hours ago. Missing my afternoon protein shake. I see. Someone's hungry. I know what that is. Sunday, day out. Kind of bored today. Anyone have something fun to do? Walking, cards? Oh, okay. Vampire Bites Tacos, Little Six. See your conversation with your whatever. I visited your place of employment. Haven't been in a while. I was wondering what you're doing. Never talked so much. I always felt there was a spark between us. Sweet Melissa, you sat between me and a person. I was a Tonight at Treasure Island. You offered your name and a few other details, and my other person later thought you were giving in a flirtatious manner. Sweet Melissa, shame. You were surely missed by me. If fate somehow can strike twice, I'd like to learn more about you. That's what she said. Kayla, Statham Village. I hope you feel better soon. Your birthday is wonderful. Enjoy something tequila. I wish I could enjoy some with you on ice on your knees. Target Lady in Pink, thanks for being kind, Maple Grove. On the 16th day, we talked for a bit in the aisle, and you didn't believe I was old to have kids. Indicated that I am. Unfortunately, that we couldn't chat more, but I'd love to discuss some things. Maybe you made my day. I'll make your day. Goodwill Tuesday, Apple Valley 216. You bought an armful of stuff with the lady on 1 o'clock was alone, passing you a couple times. Oh my good. Joyous Girl at Cub Foods, Hennepin County 216. You had a French braid, seemed to be dancing or moving with gleefulness. I saw you as I was in the chips, and I know you saw you dancing. Your spirit was bright. Describe me so I know it's you. Oh, you're about 5'4", and you're obese. Blonde mom at Target, Annie Diner. her gorgeous mom, blonde at Target, in black yoga tights and sweatshirts on Tuesday. Maybe you saw me too with black yoga. Nice. How do you know she's a mom? Unless she had kids with her, and it could be nephews and nephews. How do you know? Butterfinger Crisp, Minneapolis on the Valentine's. This resonates, but I'm clueless. So many Nickies, so little time. You almost spell it correctly, because that is it. Girl at Honda, Richfield. That's right off of Lindale, I think it is. Girl working at the service area rental, gorgeous with tattoos. Interested in chatting? Sure, I'll call you. Sure. Hello, this is the girl at Honda. Hi, baby boy. 201, sitting at the beach in Ramsey County. Love the day. We listened to someone play the guitar and bench behind us. I really love being around you and teaching how to float like a plank. I know you don't live around here anymore, but I still think about you all the time. It's nice to know that there are people out there like you. Bitch. 201 Tavern. 201 Tavern in Oka. I watched you dance with your daughter. I thought you looked great and fun. We met briefly. I'm a little younger, but I love to dance sometime. Bitch, please. And I mean bitch, please. Looking for Valden in Ramsey County. I was looking for Valden to use to meet at the Hilton in Bloomington. I think you were some Russian, Serbia. You were working in cybersecurity, Apricot Jam, Minneapolis. I actually lost your number. I'd love to meet again for coffee. Coffee, anyone? Bitch, please. I want to have fun with you. I want to destroy you. I still can't believe Blog Talk Radio is still around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. It's all we see here. How sad, how disgusting, how outrageous and how uncontagious is that? Used to be all that in a bag of chips. Oh, my word, my word, my word. What are we going to do now, right? Yep. What are we going to do? This world coming to a crashing end here. What are we going to do? Bitch, please. I don't know. We can only do so much. You see you at Target in Elk River last night on the 10th day of February. We talked about many things, like what to wear at the Super Bowl party, and you asked me if I wanted to come to hers, and you gave me your cell, and no, I can't find it. Your name was Rachel, but have a chance you were more pleased to send me yours. No. Rachel, don't do it. Trader Joe's in Bloomington, Minnesota on the 8th day of the second month. Mary, you have a beautiful smile. Sincerely, Protein Bar Guy, 6:30 tonight. I don't think they're going to see it, so don't care. Coffee shop in St. Paul on the 6th day of February. Hamlin in the Midway neighborhood. I grabbed your dog before it ran in the street morning. I didn't catch your name. Very cute demeanor. Barnes & Noble, Monday morning, Roseville. You twirled around to open the door, and then I walked to grab my wallet, my car. By the time I came back in, I missed you checking out and going back to your car. Twirl was adorable, and I would love to get breakfast with you somewhere. You brunette wearing a white top. I don't think they want to go in with you, you weirdo. My muse in Bloomington on the 5th day of February. University is pretty passive, but with human intervention, it can be malevolent. You were my muse on Monday, my nemesis on Tuesday. I don't know if your powers that made you make such a shift, internal yours and created by external factors. If you read this, please know that I miss your connection. You were my life. Days were brighter. I'm a man looking for a woman. We were both eyes and 40s looking for anyone else. But any who's, any how's, I think we've come to the conclusion the show is over. And I want to thank everybody for coming to the audio version of the video platform. Arizona, you little bastard, you promised me you would come to me and have a breakfast at the Good Egg. We had a great time on the West Coast. We laughed, we cried, we laughed. Gotta play video games for you people. It's hard out there on Twitter. These dumbass white boys. But at least they care about the military only if they get some benefit out of it. It's their excuse to play video games non-stop, skullduggery. But remember these men and women in the armed forces who served us well all the time, 20 on, 4 off. I mean, they're 24/7, excuse me. They served all the wars 1 and 2 on those beaches. Korea, Vietnam, Afghanistan, all the wars. Bulls, the Zybev oak trees, men, women, blue, God bless working class, Air Force, Army, Marine, the Navy, the Merchant, National Guard, Coast Guard. They're in on uniform. Thank you so much for the services. Fine country. We much appreciate all you guys do for us. Without you, we have nothing at all. We're just hanging out in the outskirts, doing little nothing at all. Just kicking it old school. Make good choices in your life. You'll have wealth beyond your means. You run with poor people, well, guess what? Be poor. Don't run with criminals. Make good choices by using a condom, birth control pills, smashing gas, gentle dam. Women, you carry the groceries of these young men who impregnate you. Friend benefits are fun, but all of a sudden, you miss your period. And that baby grows and grows and grows in your belly. And the child is long gone, like the song says with George Thorogood and the Delaware Destroyers. Long gone. Make better choices next time, women. And don't drink and drive either. Call some MRSA, pick up the phone. That's all we're asking. Call a douche. Still stalking. Non-stop skullduggery. This kind of behavior goes on and on and on. Disappointed in you, Arizona griper. You promised me you'd go to the Good Egg. I was going to pay for the whole meal. Maybe take you to the hockey game. Oh no. It's all about public transportation, and the housekeeper, his pregnant mother of his second child, didn't want to leave the confine of the facility. The in-grade refused to come see me. But any who's, any how's, thank you for listening to the audio version on the video platform. My name is Jeff, Fear-mongering Radio. Bitch please me, bitch please. We hope all is well out there. This audio has found you healthy and found you wealthy. We made money this weekend. Had the time of our lives. Keep getting brainwashed by the hunch. The hunch. Keep doing it. He'll keep giving it to you. On behalf of myself, Rugber, and all the board members of Speculation Sports, we speculate. You win. We will see you all on the other side. We'll see you in the funny papers, the obituaries, whatever comes first. Peace in the Middle East. Even Savage, the Apple Ass, the podcast out there. 20 on, 4 off. Mrs. F. Wonderful. You own her soul. Cow shit is out.